Hey everyone, what's up and welcome to some more Spectre Divide. Spectre Divide has been a bit of a controversial game since its launch. There's been a lot of hate towards it, and today I wanted to talk about a tweet I put out yesterday just asking for feedback regarding why people have not given the game a try or why they stopped playing if they did start. We're gonna get into that, and I got some great Twitch moments to share with you all afterwards. Hopefully this video brings a bit of healthy discussion to the topic of the game and hopefully facilitates a bit more of a positive movement moving forward, because I think the game honestly deserves a fair chance. So I ended up getting 16 replies on my tweet. I basically expressed that it's been interesting to see the response from the FPS scene to Spectre Divide. I said I personally find it a really unique game, but I'm curious as to reasons that have made you stop playing or prevented you from trying the game. I said the question stands for everybody, no matter your main game. And the CEO of Mountaintop himself, Nate Mitchell, he replied and he said the eyes emoji. I think he's curious as well, because honestly, I feel like they got a good quality product on their hands, and I feel like a lot of players also think that. And so just kind of getting, true insight from the community without actually pitching the question themselves as the game is probably going to be a more genuine response than, responses they would get. But I replied to Nate and I said, I'm interested because either people have tried it and don't like it, but the retention from the game's peak players has been great. I just feel like the amount of people who are still sticking around after trying it for the first time, I find it very doubtful that a ton of people have just tried it and don't like it. And so I said, or the game receives hate that completely outnumbers the player count, as in more people are hating on the game than people who have even tried it, meaning that non-unique experience word of mouth is polluting its existence, meaning it's not really being given a fair chance because there's so much hate surrounding the topic of the game that it's preventing from people even trying it. And this leads us into a response that we got from another guy a little bit after this, and we'll get into it. My friend Milty also expressed that he'd love to actually get some genuine conversation around this, and that's kind of what I want to make the message of this video. Down in the comments, I really do want all of you guys, maybe who are clicking on this video and haven't tried out Spectre Divide or are trying it for the very first time, what are your genuine opinions on the game? Are you enjoying it? Are you open-minded to the concept of duality and willing to learn how to play it? Because I will say duality does make the game extremely fast-paced, and it's a lot of fun. It's not something I get from really any other shooter I've played before. My boy Milty says, the normal it's just shitty Valorant take is just parroting a meme without actually coming up with an informed opinion, not actually trying out the game yourself. Just kind of jumping on the bandwagon of hearing people talk about the game and being like, yep, it's just another garbage Valorant clone. When in fact, this game is nothing like Valorant. It shares the same mode, and that is literally it. But Spectre Divide has issues, but they are small. The core loop is great, and the devs listen. I will say the devs do listen very well. They are very engaged with this game, and I can feel that they want it to succeed. Yeah, I think that's really all you need for a game to succeed. It's just a good community and a good set of devs. And lastly, a great game, which, like I said, I feel like they have. This isn't me glazing. I'm just promoting and trying to create a healthy conversation around something that I genuinely like. But we got Geppetto's Cheesecloth. It's just Valorant with worse graphics. I then replied asking if he's played the game, and if so, how many hours he's played, because I feel like it's genuinely rare for people who have played the game to have this response that he gave. And I said, also, I can understand why the art style wouldn't be everyone's cup of tea, but the gameplay is absolutely nothing like Valorant. So on that point, I wanted to disagree. It only shares the same mode to Valorant as did Valorant to CS. He then replied that no, he doesn't even have a PC, and he's therefore never even tried the game, but the game obviously doesn't have much market or staying power though. He then shows the Steam analytics showing a peak player base of almost 9,000 and an all-time peak of 30,000. Now, in my opinion, weeks after launch with no real content being dropped in the game other than shop updates, I think that a 9,000 player retention from a 30,000 peak is actually fantastic retention. For the numbers we're working with, obviously we're not having 100,000 players playing, but I do think it is a pretty good hold. I said everything is fair game about your opinion, but it's also a fact that your opinion's foundation stands on the experience of others and what you see from the outside in, not a hands-on unique one that's developed from playing the game yourself. It's not really trying to argue with him, but it's just fact about his opinion. It's not actually something he developed from his experience. And I said with a launch day of 30K and almost 9K retention, it's pretty good, but I also think people consider 100K concurrence the standard for success. But at this very moment, only 10 games in all of Steam hold a concurrent player base of 100,000 or more on the regular. I mean, there's a lot more successful games than just 10 games on Steam, but those are the only number of games that hold over 100,000. So I think that really gives us a lot of perspective as to, you know, what can be a successful title. He then says, I don't know, man, Battlefield 2042 has a lot more active players right now. And is that actually true? Hold up. If that's actually true, that is pretty baffling for Battlefield. I'm not gonna lie, it's pretty good for Battlefield. 10,000 concurrent players, that's pretty good. But they've also had an all-time peak of 107,000. We're talking 107,000, only retaining 10,000, 30,000 retaining 10,000. Given Battlefield 2042 is also much older now, so I mean that's not a great great comparison, but it does once again still give a little bit of perspective. Battlefield has also had an extremely long-term fan base, and in my opinion, Battlefield 2042 has actually come a long way. I've commented poorly over the years on Battlefield 2042 because of how it launched, and a lot of people have said that I should give the game another shot because it's actually really good now. Hence the increased player count that we're probably seeing now. It's actually probably a decent game. He says, I mean, yeah, doesn't change the fact that 200 times more people are watching Valorant on Twitch right now though. And that is also true. Valorant is kind of like the titan of tac shooters right now. I mean, it holds very consistent Twitch viewers, has a pretty decent YouTube scene, and it's pretty much Spectre's main competitor. So fair points all around. One of my friends, Candy is another fellow Apex Legends YouTuber. He's posted a lot of content over the years, and we've kind of been side by side, you know, kind of going through the journey together. He's a good friend of mine, and he says, yo, well, I think the art style is great and the gunplay is nice. I don't think the game mode is for me. And by saying it's not for me, what he's also saying is that it could not be for a lot of people that are also like him. I want a bigger FPS experience, and playing 3v3 times 2 because of the duality just isn't for me. I can also see it becoming super sweaty min-maxy, which isn't really my cup of tea anymore. I think that's more, you know, kind of cup of tea of what people prefer. You know, there's a ton of people who like Siege, Valorant, CS. I mean, there is a scene for these type of games, so I think that comes down to preference. But I can also understand how people, you know, do want more of a bigger FPS experience. And I mean, look at Apex Legends nowadays. You have like 4 or 5 battle royale maps, and I mean, one battle royale map alone was enough to hold us over for the first year of Apex. So it gives you an idea of the scale of content. I do think though that a lot of people, you know, looking at these type of games first glance, kind of overlook how the creativity could get in these tac shooters. I mean, I spent an hour and a half on Skyway yesterday just finding one-way lineups to show off. So there's tons to explore, but I once again think it just comes down to content and what you prefer and what you kind of just want from a game. And I think Apex Legends can be both a more hyper competitive experience, but also more sandboxy one. Everybody has different tastes. Moving on though, we got I don't like tactical shooters generally, but unlike Valorant, which I've enjoyed a decent bit, Spectre Divide body switching gimmick just seems like a high skill floor complicated mechanic that doesn't interest me. This is also true. You know, we've considered the duality awesome feature of Spectre, but it can also be a big turnoff to some. Some people might not feel confident in even controlling one body, never mind 2 bodies. So that extra little bit of learning curve can be seen as something that's the equivalent of me riding mech suits or driving a mech suit in another video game. For some reason, me and robots, I just don't like that concept. And therefore, it doesn't matter how cool a game is. Anytime I see the concept of robots or driving a mech suit, I just turn off that game in my brain mentally. I just don't even open up my mind to it. So maybe that duality mechanic is doing the same for some. I then replied to him expressing that maybe ADS gunplay alone in attack shooter was enough to switch up the genre. We have abilities in Spectre Divide just like Valorant, but they're more toned back to kind of bridge the gap between CS and Valorant in terms of ability balance. And then obviously we had the ADS gameplay, which is new. We got Fragpunk, which is coming in the future, and that also has ADS gameplay, but I think that that is enough to, like I said, spice up the genre. But for me personally, I actually have fallen in love with the duality mechanic. I think every decision that has been made around Spectre, from map design to how the game plays, revolves around that duality mechanic, and I think it actually makes for kind of a perfect little package in terms of how it actually looks when it's in real action. It's special. So yeah, it's kind of going to be a, you know, you like it or you don't like it. We got Serps here. I'm pretty sure Serps make YouTube videos as well. Big shout out to this guy. He says, from what I noticed, people don't like 3 things: art style, they don't like Borderlands, they don't like ADS aspect, which is valid. I know a lot of people who like the ADS and don't like ADS, especially from that Fragpunk title, which we've seen before Spectre. At least I did before I started testing Spectre. And they see abilities and think Valorant. can't think on their own. He also expresses that the launch day prices of items in shop hit them hard, and I do agree the items were pretty expensive, but still not as expensive as Valorant was on day one. But then again, Valorant is backed by Riot, so maybe people are just more open-minded, but at the same time, it doesn't really make sense because this is an indie studio, and you should feel better giving more to an indie studio than you should to a, you know, Titan corporation like Valorant or like Riot. In terms of not liking the 80 aspect, I get that, you know, a lot of people maybe just like the traditional hipfire tac shooter classic like CSGO Valorant feel. And the art style, I actually think it's beautiful. But I also know a lot of people who don't like Borderlands, and so if you don't like Borderlands, you're probably not gonna like this art style. There's lots and lots to talk about. I won't go through too much more. We also have the Void Haven, who says, I haven't even played the game, to be honest. I've been so absorbed in the finals lately. Is it worth checking out? I think this is a great example of people just honestly not knowing about the game or not hearing enough about the game to want to even give it a shot. He's absorbed in the finals, and the finals are coming out with season 4, and it looks pretty fun. You know, if you're enjoying one game and you don't really feel the need to switch to another without proper marketing or, you know, just like a really big push to be like, wow, that game looks cool, or a creator space that really impresses you and makes you want to, you know, try the game out yourself, then there you go. This is what you have here, a guy who's still fixed on another game. So maybe we'll see a bigger marketing push for the game in season 1, or maybe, you know, halfway throughout the preseason. We're not really sure what their plan is over there at Mountaintop just yet, but we do know that it's going to take a lot of work. Riot had a lot of work cut out for them when Valorant first came out because people were bashing on it from CS, and I think Mountaintop has a pretty big hurdle to get over, but obviously with a lot less funding than Riot did. This isn't to say it's not possible though, because a lot of times people associate big money with big marketing, but that's not always the case. Good marketing can be done for very cheap. Nike is a great example of that. Over on YouTube, there is a video called How Nike Beat Adidas at the 2012 London Olympics, and I highly recommend you guys go out and watch this. They basically lost the official sponsor role over the Olympics, and Adidas was at play. Adidas had the bigger opportunity, the more money, yada, yada, yada. But Nike still came out on top with some clever marketing. They basically traveled around the world to everywhere called London that wasn't London, if that makes sense. So they could use all their names in their official marketing, and they were basically able to make some really inspiring ads that related to way more people than just the people of London where the Olympics were being hosted, and actually saw way more active engagement for their advertisements than the official sponsor of the 2012 Olympics, Adidas, ever did that year, despite once again having the bigger opportunity. So it's possible. They just got to work smarter, not harder over there, and I think that the game will do the talking for itself. There is a bunch more replies to go through. If you guys want to check them out for yourself, you can follow me over on my Twitter at StaycationTG, or you just type in Staycation. I mean, you'll find me up there, and I appreciate you guys. So I do got some great moments to share from the rest of my Twitch stream. I hope you all enjoy, and we're still grinding to champion rank. We're almost Diamond 2. So thanks for all the support on the video. Like I said, please leave some healthy conversation down in the comment section. Love to hear what you guys have to say, and I'm pretty sure I have some more reach over here than I do over on Twitter. So yeah, let's talk, man. I'll catch you guys then. Have a great rest of your day. Enjoy the video. Keep up. Stay up. Peace out.
Lighting.
Nice.
Backside, say. You're left.
Carrier is down.
Zeus is down on me. Oh God!
One.
He's dead. He's dead.
Oh, there's another.
Come, another dead.
Coming.
He's coming top of arcade.
Hidden grass.
Did you clear side? Yes, no?
One more.
He's dead. He's dead. Short or longer? He killed my Spectre.
Behind.
Got one.
Yep, watch another shit.
Short dead, last laundry.
Let's go. Good shit. You haven't seen him? Coming from mid. Dead.
Mid.
Side.
One behind yellow.
Dead. Kill me.
Dead.
I gotta plant
One mid,
safe.
really weak. Nice, one was mid, really weak. He's healing though, he's Spinnacle.
Behind us. Dead.
Nice.
Top mid. Peek me, stay.
Yeah, thank you. He's coming.
Pushing up
Dead.
mid. Another. CT.
Great job, guys. Holy moly, that was fantastic.
No,
Mean dead.
He's low.
Got one.
Zeus has been planted. Throwing smoke.
Oh my, you're crazy.
Woo! Patty got my wee wee. Got one. Got one.
You gotta smoke. You gotta smoke.
Yep.
Smoke out.
Got another one. What?
As soon as that smoke goes, smoke
Dead.
over.
Smoke shift.
Next barrier. Ready.
Got one. Spectre one. They're
CT,
connect.
CT. 22. That dude's lit 100. I'm about to heal.
Round one.
Dead. Nice, guys.
Arc sentry on guard.
Dead.
Nice.
Connect.
Is down.
Push him. Nice.
I got you.
Okay.
Still one connected.
Connector dead.
Nice.
Here's
They
Spectre one again.
are contacting site right now.
Jail. Dead. Jail dead.
Smoke.
Need to reload.
Last standing.
Oh, he's on site. 52. Went to your left. He's jail. He's jail.
Oh my god.
Woo!
Ready on the Zeus.
Woo,
Don't be
baby!
close. Don't be close.
Oh, we got that. Easy.
Oh, now we're just...
No, you got it.
What?
Arc sentry standing by.
130 and...
Dead, dead.
Nice. Landing now.
Zeus has been planted. One.
Oh my god,
Go.
I just hit the
Nice.
nastiest flick of my life. I got my body there, multi still. Killed one. Killed him. Got one.
We have contact.
Let's go.
Go.
Oh, main. He's main.
He's really low, really low.
Thank you.
You're the last standing.
Throwing splitter.
Nice. Light.
Trap trick.
Nice. Double, he pushed out, dude.
Cram.
Yeah, he's still backside. He's just playing off. I was on 86. That's working. Good nice tram. He's right side. Fuck. All that guy's in blind.
Backside yellow.
Dead.
Nice.
One more.
Yellow. There it
Dead.
is.
Nice. GG.
Barrier. Grab ready. Trap trigger.
He's tucked in. Under drop.
Came out.
Zeus is dropped.
Nice.
Great job. Beautiful.
Nice.
Round one.
You got him? Nice job, dude. Good looks.
Go.
Got one. Short A. He's there.
Oh my god.
On top of you. Dead.
Up top.
I'm watching short. You got Deepa. Nice job.
Wow, that guy's crazy.
An idiot.
Running a dupe.
Yep, Spectre warning. They're on A.
Yeah, they are.
Dead. Dead. Got one mid.
Splinter.
Another one
A
mid.
main one. A main one.
You got a mid.
51.
There.
Great job. Dead.
That's his walls.
Carrier is down.
You can wait for him to plant. Exactly.
Splintering him.
Nice.
Bitch.
Light. Nice.
Whose carrier is
Dead.
Whose carrier was killed?
Short last, short.
One.
Dead. You ain't get me, bitch.
Trap trigger.
What's going on with that?
They're on a mid and we're losing this. Oh yeah, get his head.
Oh,
One
yeah?
more.
Oh yeah.
One more.
Got one.
Nice.
Like I said, big. Dead. CT.
What?
Got you.
Nice.
We got A site.
Oh,
Whose carrier was your
Oh.
team?
40.
Probably dead here, to be honest. Oh wow.
He smoke shifted.
Dead.
Whose carrier was killed? Defenders have won
Nice
the
shit,
match.
bro.
Bomba. Dead.
There you go.
Ready on the Zeus.
Dead.
You're just flanking our seats. He's not doing a good job.
Nice.
Peeking you. Got one.
Dead. Trap
Oh my
trigger.
god. The trap. I was reloading.
Good shit. No, we're good. We're good. We got this.
Doing twin men.
On me. Play slow. Play slow.
Splinter grenade.
Dead. One left.
Won the round.
Let's go. Good shit,
Nice.
guys.
One's 26 with another one right on his
Dead.
body.
Ready. Whose round is team?
They're gonna be main. They're
That turn
Last standing.
on bomb. They're pushing up man.
one short A. You know.
Nice. They broke me off. They're going
Been
short.
dropped.
Zeus is down.
That's on you.
He's in
That's on
depot.
you. Depot.
Round one.
Dead.
Nice.
Let's go.
I love that line. Sounds like oh, shit. On site, the brown box. Yeah, the other one's over there. Yep. Zoom, zoom, zoom. That's it.
Ready on the Zeus.
Nice try.
No.
Attackers have taken the
GG's.
match.